The perennial question of whether we are here to live happy lives or meaningful ones has occupied philosophers, psychologists, and spiritual teachers for centuries. This inquiry takes on a profound dimension when we consider the concept of the soul as a metaphor for the totality of the human psychic system. Our souls, in their quest for fulfillment, seem to yearn not just for fleeting happiness, but for a deeper, more enduring sense of meaning. In this exploration, we will delve into the intricate interplay between happiness, meaning, and the Tao, drawing from the insights of Carl Jung, Alan Watts, and other luminaries who have pondered these existential themes. We will also consider the implications of living in a society that often prioritizes superficial values over profound connection to the infinite. The nature of the soul and the yearning for meaning. The soul, as understood in Jungian psychology, encompasses the entirety of our inner life, including our unconscious processes, instincts, and aspirations. Jung posited that within each of us lies an undiscovered vein, a living part of the psyche that classical Chinese philosophy names Tao. The Tao, often translated as path or way, represents the natural flow of life, moving irresistibly towards its goal. To align with the Tao is to achieve a state of fulfillment and wholeness, where one's mission is realized and the meaning of existence is attained. Richard Wilhelm, a renowned translator of Chinese texts, suggested that the word Tao might be best translated as meaning. This perspective aligns with Jung's assertion that the decisive question for humanity is whether we are related to something infinite. According to Jung, recognizing our connection to the infinite is crucial for avoiding the pitfalls of fixating on trivial goals and pursuits that lack real significance. Alan Watts, a prominent interpreter of Eastern philosophy, illustrated the essence of the Tao with the analogy of a cat falling from a tree. When a cat falls, it instinctively lets go, becoming completely relaxed and lands lightly on the ground. Watts suggested that if the cat were to resist the fall, it would become tense and suffer greater harm upon landing. This metaphor encapsulates the Taoist philosophy that we are all in a state of perpetual fall from the moment we are born, and resistance to this natural flow results in suffering. The Tao teaches us to embrace the impermanence and constant change inherent in life. Rather than living in chronic tension, clinging to fleeting and fragile aspects of existence, we are encouraged to be like the cat, relaxed and accepting of our circumstances. This acceptance is not passive resignation, but a bold engagement with life, as Jung emphasized. The spirit of evil, according to Jung, is the negation of the life force by fear, and only through boldness can we overcome this fear and honor the meaning of our existence. The search for meaning is not merely an abstract philosophical endeavor. It is deeply intertwined with our psychological well-being. Human resilience and happiness are significantly influenced by our perception of meaning and purpose. This relationship can be understood through the mechanics of dopamine, a neurotransmitter associated with motivation and reward. When we perceive that we are on the right path, dopamine is released, reinforcing our sense of purpose and driving us forward. This insight aligns with the Taoist understanding of life as a path. The feeling of being on the right path, of moving in harmony with the Tao, triggers a sense of fulfillment and joy. In contrast, when we lose sight of this path and become entangled in superficial pursuits, our psychological resilience diminishes, leading to feelings of emptiness and despair. Modern civilization, with its emphasis on material success and status, often fosters a fixed mindset, a belief that our abilities and worth are static and determined by external achievements. This mindset can be detrimental to our sense of meaning, as it encourages us to derive our value from societal validation rather than intrinsic fulfillment. The Tao Te Ching, a foundational text of Taoist philosophy, advises us to eschew status games in favor of humility, moderation, and compassion. By adopting a growth mindset which views failures as opportunities for learning and growth, we can reframe our experiences and derive a deeper sense of worth from our resilience and effort. This shift from a fixed to a growth mindset is not merely a cognitive adjustment, but a profound alignment with the Tao, harnessing the natural flow of life to cultivate mastery and fulfillment. Jung's assertion that the most important question for humanity is our relation to the infinite underscores the profound spiritual dimension of the search for meaning. To feel connected to something greater than ourselves, to sense that our lives are part of a larger cosmic order, is to touch upon the essence of existence. This connection transforms our desires and attitudes, guiding us away from trivial pursuits and towards a life imbued with purpose. In contemplating the role of meaning in an infinite universe, we encounter a compelling syllogism. Firstly, the conditional probability of finding ourselves in a universe compatible with our existence is 1. Secondly, human well-being and resilience depend on the perception of meaning or purpose. Lastly, if the universe were fundamentally meaningless, it would conflict with the inherent human need for meaning, making such a universe incompatible with human psychological resilience and well-being. This syllogism challenges the notion of a meaningless universe, suggesting that the very structure of reality must accommodate our innate need for meaning. The Tao, as the path or way, provides a framework for understanding this intrinsic alignment between the cosmos and our quest for significance. To live a life guided by the principles of the Tao is to embrace acceptance, boldness, connection to the infinite, and a rejection of superficial societal values. This way of being invites us to cultivate humility, moderation, and compassion, not as moral imperatives, but as natural expressions of our alignment with the Tao. The practice of mindfulness, meditation, and reflection can help us attune to this deeper flow of life. By quieting the mind and tuning into our inner experience, we can discern the subtle currents of the Tao, guiding us towards actions and choices that resonate with our true nature. This inner alignment fosters a sense of peace and fulfillment that transcends the transient pleasures and pains of everyday life. In conclusion, the search for meaning is not a separate endeavor from the quest for happiness. It is the very foundation upon which a fulfilling life is built. The Tao, as the path of meaning, offers a timeless wisdom that transcends cultural and historical boundaries, inviting us to live boldly, embrace impermanence, and cultivate a profound connection to the infinite. By integrating these principles into our daily lives, we can navigate the complexities of existence with grace and resilience, finding joy and purpose in the ever-unfolding journey of the soul.